Add a few demons to the army. Let's do that. Any thoughts on underwater vampire society? Since deep enough light won't reach and vampires don't need to breathe. The question is, does their skin do what ours does when our skin gets wet?
It's
like raise it up. Aren't vampires canonically countered by oceans? I think it's running water. Well, maybe that would just mean that they're trapped at the bottom and they can't get it back up to the surface. Atlantis was just a bunch of vampires. Alright, basic spells. Let's see, where's... Oh, I have a vortex room. I need a vortex room. Where are we gonna build that?
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Yeah, there's enemies everywhere right now. What's the thing that allows them to level higher? Let's see it.
Gorgu once again uttered an unnatural sound.
Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers. Talia and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort.
Of course. Easy. Alright, we need a mana shrine so that people can actually mine mana, at least one. Alright, and then that is going to be an abyss, or a vortex, I mean. This was going to be a gobbler room. And then I should have everything needed to make a couple of demon creatures. How much to upgrade the snots? More evil needed. Alright, next goal should probably be to get to this spot that has these free necromancer units. I don't know what they do, but free units. Another one of these. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the ones with more health. Let the weak
The
ones
absolute
die.
evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Okay. Alright, got a couple of succubi. Let's bring those topside and join the army. So we got a bit of crowd control now. Heroes defeated can be teleported to the graveyard after 10 seconds. Let's do that. I'm wondering if you defeat a hero on the overworld, after 10 seconds it ports to the graveyard, if it can then be dragged to the prison.
A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding him to Gorgon.
I didn't forget, it was intentional.
It's payday.
A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers. And the destruction of the hero camp suddenly opened up a dungeon gate very close by.
Really? Uh-oh. There's a lot of red dots on the minimap. Do spiders attack Gorgu? Yep. Terrible room design, honestly.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon. A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.
I know.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
What are you doing? Go for them. Hit them. Hit them. And one of the succubi went down. Should go back to the abyss. Or the vortex, I mean. Yeah. How large are... Is the portal 4x4? I thought it was 3x3. I made this room 6x6 thinking it could hold 4 portals, but it's only holding 1 portal. If this adds a second portal, I'm gonna guess it's 4x4.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Need to expand the blight room. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Let's see. Let's get level 2 of a bunch of the rooms that stack stuff. Yeah, there was a unit that the heroes had. There was like a halfling bard in the previous game, and he would actually disarm your traps. And not every attack had him, but some did. And I don't really see that they have any counter to like traps in this one.
A hero disappeared into Gorgu's chambers.
Try to take out one of the spider nests. Finish expanding
It's
this room.
payday.
Oh gosh. Just drop that right on top of him. Still didn't get another. Is it 5x5?
Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon.
Well, we are just in combat like non-stop here.
The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Let's see what. Yeah, having the snots help drag all these heroes' corpses around definitely gives them a lot more work to. What the? I have never seen that. The spiders from here came over here and rebuilt one of the nests I had already killed. I have never seen them do that. Okay, there. It must be 5x5? As far as like the size of the portal. Just hit this. But she really wants to go seduce the spider. She really wants to. Joe says, this is the level I've died twice, I've yet to pass it. Oh yeah?
Instead of feeding him to Gorgu,
we're doing okay so far. I've been stalling on feeding the baby because I've been letting the people die to get more evilness, to get more research early on. Ah, failed that one. One of the achievements, I could replay it later on. One of the achievements is don't let him get hurt. And he did get damaged once. Alright, that'll be the last of the spiders. Let's do this, and then cave this in up here, so that it's only accessible from the inside of the base. And let's go here, and that. Doors.
Several heroes had gathered together and were making their way to the dungeon. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Once they cave this in, then the heroes from this side will go all the way around. Can I get the... let's see, that? No, can't get that yet. I need 250 evil for that. Try to fight them on the trap.
Entered the dungeon.
Use her tentacle spell. How's this compare to War for the Overworld? I'm not familiar with that title. I haven't played that. I've played Dungeons 2 and Dungeons 3 though, and this is right on the dot for that. They've changed some things, but the gameplay is definitely like Dungeons 3 gameplay. Okay, I'd like the undead to get some blight going.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu. A hero had been cast into Gorgu's chambers.
Let's see. What should the next thing be? Would like to get potions. Voodoo Brew unlocked. Alright, where are we gonna build this?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Again, try to engage them while they're in the traps.
Tanya and the murderous evil had repelled an attack by the heroes with no great effort.
Moving the succubi back. I can bring them back to life if they die, but it's much more of an investment than if the undead die. The undead will come back for free. That swarm.
The dwarf destroying evil had defeated the dwarven jailers and thus gained access to their secret prison.
Oh. Okay. Don't know what I expected beating that, but a free prison was not on the list. We need to upgrade the snot so we get access to more stuff. Just throw these here just to keep save them time walking across the whole map. Voodoo place.
Gorgu seemed reasonably satisfied. Talia and the lamb gravy-seeking evil have probably satisfied the little one over a fifth of his hunger. The first step had been taken.
Fifth.
That was ridiculously easy. Open wide, Gorgu. Here comes the next hero.
Alright, we're full up on Blight. Let's see if we can get those necromancers now.
A hero died in prison. The forgetful evil had left him there instead of feeding
Only
him.
downside of my strategy is just hearing the narrator constantly think that I forgot what I was doing, which is not true. Door there. Alright, that camp is done.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
A new area was unearthed? Oh, there's like a little room here with boxes or something.
Once again, many heroes gathered to attack the dungeon.
Tentacles and bats. Melted.
Like the necromantic evil welcomed a necromancer into its ranks. These undead mages could rain powerful magic upon their enemies once it was researched.
Summon zombies for Blight. Magic
The
Scythe,
zombie-like
shoot
evil
projectiles.
had freed all the captured undead, making
Blight
his
Mist.
army even more powerful. This deserved a fanfare, but since the budget for sound effects has already been used up, I will have to do the honors instead. Doo-doo! The resurrected evil's undead creatures had previously seen a video called Thriller, or something like that, and had been in dance fever ever since. Higher level
Thriller
undead
reference.
demanded a necrodancian where they could indulge their latest obsession.
Blight Mist creates a mist within a 10-meter radius around the Necromancer that heals undead units in the area of effect by 1% of their max health per second. Minions that die in the mist explode and do 25% of their max hit points as damage to nearby enemies. Enemy movement speed is reduced by half, and the healing they receive is reduced by 2%. Where's the room that holds the evilness? That's it. There we go. I couldn't pick it up. Okay. Necro Dancicon. Where do we put you? Right there. Uh-oh. The Necro Dancicon may be reference to both the Dance Macabre, the Dance of Death from Your People of Folklore, and the famous music piece. Well, they obviously referenced Thriller a minute ago. And also considering Crypt of the Necro Dancer.
Another horrifying sound escaped from Gorgu and froze the heroes of good. The absolute evil had tossed a hero into Gorgu's chambers.
Little Snots can now quarry stone. Alright, once that project's done, then the enemies from here and here will come all the way up to here, and then come down this middle lane. Okay, they're still mining that out.
Another hero attack broke uselessly on the defensive evil's dungeon.
That's not what I meant. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wanted them to fight this stuff.
Manivores had been discovered in your dungeon. A hero had been tossed into Gorgu's chambers.
That was a loud crunch. Can you co-op in Dungeons 4? Only single player as far as I know.
A pathetic hero languished in prison. The horrible evil could feed him to Gorgu.